How's it going, JDM crew? John here from JDM EXPO with another inventory video. And it might seem a little bit cramped in here. That's because you guys are like right at the back wall here. This is a two-seater. And knowing that, you guys probably know that this is SW20 MR2. Yeah, space is at quite a premium. And even if you're a little bit taller, this is fairly comfortable. And here we go. Yeah, and as you can see, brakes are nice and smooth. Definitely, I'm a little bit on the lighter side now because I got this little car here. But we have plenty of power with that boost, which you're going to hear in a second. Definitely earlier I could hear the turbine whining, so that's good. But the thing is, there's not really much in the way of mods on here. We do have aftermarket wheels and tires and suspension, so we are lowered a little bit. Looks really good, by the way, but everything else is pretty much OEM. We do have the split roof here, which is pretty cool. Some of you guys might be familiar more with like the moonroof type, but this is actually pretty neat too. It has removable panels and all. And of course, for those of you uninitiated, the motor is right behind me, which is why you guys will probably be able to hear the boost a little bit better. Hopefully the mic can pick it up. Oh, I didn't hear the boost much. Here, just a little. But overall, yeah, whenever you get that acceleration, pretty nice power range though, because it is a 2.0. But at the same time, like, it's not too crazy on there. You got plenty of torque. So a really nice power band on the MR2. But with that, I know you probably have seen jokes about that snap oversteer and stuff like that. But really, if you have the suspension dialed in, it really helps a lot, especially on the handling and your response. So they can minimize that quite a bit. But yeah, we are plenty low to the ground. As you can see, this little work wagon there and other passenger cars, we are quite low. Fence is definitely way above me. So the MR2's got a nice stance. Just definitely, this and even the older ones from the 80s are definitely really cool. But this one, of course, slightly more modern looks, really nice and streamlined. And I'm getting a good bit of glare here from the driving it towards the sun. But yeah, like overall, pretty smooth. I definitely like the clutch on this one. And as you can see, we do have a Carlos area audio deck and Navi system here. It's pretty much the other mod. I'm not so sure about the speakers though. Probably check with the check with our sales team on some of those details. I wasn't given any, so I think it was just the Navi system here. I actually have the fan turned up so I can get some of the outside air, because it's not too warm, not too cool, but yeah, not enough to use the AC. I don't need the heat, so I just turned it down and get some fresh air through here. Actually, today's pretty pleasant. Just a little chill, but luckily we don't have the wind like we did the other day with, I think if you guys have seen the R33 videos. But yeah, overall, pretty smooth with getting up to highway speed, and the handling, transmission had no issues with that. But I mean, there's not really much else to say in the way of just how this car is. The interior is just in really good shape. We'll get into the details here at the warehouse, but I definitely just wanted to just mention those real quick. And then once you see the exterior, you're gonna like this. Definitely really nice color, and it matches really well with the wheels, and you're gonna see what I mean here in a minute. So let's just fast forward to the warehouse and I'll show you around. Well, alrighty, here we are with the interior, and as you guys can see, there's only two seats. There's nothing back here, but we do have this nice little compartment there, and the original upholstery. So you can see here, it's quite good. Really good shape, actually. We do have the one unit right here, which is a turbo timer. And you can see the door panels, and the dash is in just really good shape. Oh, if I can get the camera out without hitting, there we go. So overall really nice, and we've got 101,000 kilometers on the clock. So yeah, around a little over 60,000 miles there. Looking real good. And we got the original, well, let me step out here. Oof. With the original steering wheel. And also, yeah, here's the Carrozzeria audio deck, climate control, and the OEM shift knob and handbrake. So everything here is original. Cool thing about this, I do believe that there's some Bluetooth connection with it. I'm not sure about the details, but you have the little microphone right there, so you guys can do hands-free calls. And all right. I wanted to show you this also with the, I know it's darker, but there we go. So the headliner's good, but also you can, oh, hold on a second there. Oops, sorry about that. So there you go. So you can see out the top. And that just goes back in place there. Locks there, nice. So, yeah, all in all, pretty cool. And here's the, I do apologize, there's the driver's seat. You can see a little bit of the wear from getting in and out there, but all in all, in pretty good shape overall. And also this, so for the upholstery here, you see, that's just from my jacket. When I was just sitting there, so you could see the pattern. Just actually pretty cool. I think you can kind of see where it changes color, just from you know how when it's more plush, you can do that. Well, it's pretty cool. Over here, see the door panels are real nice on here, and let me show you guys the trunk. Which, just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. That is the trunk. I was gonna say engine bay, but we'll see the trunk. Well, we got two trunks actually, and this is where you actually pop the engine bay. So let me get around to that. All in all, real smooth. Yes, so that's the actual trunk, and that's the other trunk. I was just putting down my can there. Gotta enjoy that can of coffee. It's a really nice kit. Oh, let me actually pop the trunk in the back, because I popped the front trunk, not the back trunk. Just so I can show you guys what is going on here. See that exhaust. And so here's the main rear trunk. As you see, we got toolkits and some other stuff here, and they actually put their own little cover right there just for being able to store stuff. We got wheel locks, so we do have the actual wheel locks, and we've got work racing wheels, and some of the tools and stuff here, so very neat. Have everything there for you. So this actually is enough for like what, 2 small suitcases, 3 small suitcases, so definitely good. And then we got the rear firewall, and there's the front firewall. So and up here in the front trunk, well, you guys know that there is a spare tire. I mean, you could probably throw some extra stuff there if you actually needed more cargo space. Maybe like you could fit, you know, a small like tote bag, or even a messenger bag behind the driver or passenger seat if you're not too tall. But like for me, I gotta go all the way back, so you could probably throw a bag or two up here, a box, whatever. We do have like brake booster and some of the other components, the clutch fluid and stuff's also up here. So we do have some fluids in the front, washer fluid, pop-up headlights that I know y'all love, and if you don't, you'll probably love it eventually. And we do have, so we got the pillow ball mounts for the suspension there, so we have the coilover kit. And here's some numbers for you guys, so you can use it for reference, or if you want to check on your favorite registries wherever you look online for additional info. And yeah, so luckily they didn't need to use this very often. It looks you know, all good. Just wanted to show you this kit here and how the wheels fit with that. Very nice and flush. And so these wheels are very low profile. They're 35s. So 215, 35, 18s. Well, I better double check the front because I do believe they were 18s all around. Yeah, 215, 35, 18, so front and rear. It is the same. And as you can see, the reflection, that clear coat's really good. You can see me in there. That's how you know it's shiny. And so with this, we got wheel locks and the same tire and wheel size all around, so you can rotate those as you wish. And also because no spacers, which is a much better advantage in my opinion. You could talk to some others. Everyone's got a different philosophy for those, but prefer not to have them. Definitely prefer a solid wheel. And here you go again to see the top from the other side. Looks real good from the inside. If you wanted to tint the windows a little bit, I think the rear one is tinted, but just a little bit. And these are definitely tinted. You could probably tint them a little darker if you wanted to and remove those panels, but they're there. Toyota designed it so you can put those there or not. And here we go. Check in the engine bay. And here we go, the good old 4-banger turbo 3S GTE. And so a good old 2-liter turbo. You can see there's the airflow meter and the air box. Goes to the turbo, comes up around to the intercooler on this side, which this is a functional air duct. See up in there, see? And then from the intercooler into the intake plenum, boom, more power. Spin up that turbine, more boost. And then of course out the exhaust here that you can see. That actually goes underneath the engine to the muffler, so all in all, pretty short run actually compared to others. So it's all back here. This is where the magic happens. And with a little bit more of the weight in the back, this is where some people like to talk about that snap oversteer. Well, it's just with the handling, it's a little bit different. Definitely with the better suspension, it'll increase your handling potential, but definitely with a little bit more weight in the back, you don't want to be too careless on the corners. But for those of you that have driven mid-engine vehicles know that these do handle very nicely though. So the driving style is just a little bit different. And of course you can see the mounts for the suspension here in the back. And of course this brace that you can see over the entire engine, so keeps the chassis nice and rigid. And I was a little bit too gentle with this one, so I'll make sure to close that. See this exhaust with those titanium burnt tips. Very stylish. You can see the clearance all through there. Still really good, even though they lowered it a little bit. Nothing's hitting, so very smooth ride. You can see the tread on these tires. Pretty new. And yeah, I'm seeing a lot of the reflections in the camera, so you could tell that the clear coat's doing really good. I'm not sure what they may have touched up over the years, but definitely wanted to show off of that shine in this like medium lighting. It's diffusing really well, no harsh lights, so you could kind of see the shine better. Well, as always, crew, definitely appreciate you stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the MR2, or this good old Toyota MR2. And as always, you can contact our sales team, info at JDM-expo.com. They'll let you know what you want to know. Any details about this, if you're looking for an MR2 like this one, or this one in particular, so this is just being added to the stock. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but these tend to go pretty quickly. And if you're looking to get anything done, our sales team can let you know what our guys can do. And if not, we can definitely hook you up with some of our partners throughout Japan. So if there's any special tuning that you're looking to get done, we could definitely ask some of the specialty guys anywhere in the nation. So that is and has happened in the past, so it is an option. So just so you know, also we have some bodywork partners here in Nagoya that can do a little bit more advanced stuff than just your basic touch-ups and like recoats and things. So anything you want to get done, just let them know, and they can get you some options, you know, in your inbox. Remember, info at JDM-expo.com, or Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are the key places to DM them, and they can let you know your options. Anything you want to know about the process, just don't hesitate to ask, and they'll let you know what you want to know. So, and if we don't know, we definitely know some other guys that might be able to help you out. So definitely got some of the best partners in Japan. So as always, guys, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That MR2, huh?